that's still something that kind of does change things up the calls. But yes, we had to Milton Peninsula, we had a military. Let's see if we can give these guys something to play for with 2 more matches to go for the day. But Rumblers, you call it a little swole, a little Los HD. I feel like Los is the strongest.
Oh yeah.
On this one.
Yeah. No, 100%. Although he is definitely, they definitely got carried by Corsac last game. But you know, Corsac is, oh man, when he pops off, it's something special. Now he's gonna have a little popping off to do of his own, because he's currently hanging out right here. And the rest of his team's up here. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's a little unfortunate. He's suffering from that same problem that Alo had yesterday in game number 1. But we'll see if Corsac, it looks like he's alive and well and heading towards the Dacia, so he should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's only death row once everybody else has a gun, but poor I caster curse does. I
could be worse,
guys.
Could be a lot better. That they've got the surround on Balkan and Vinny, so this is really going to fall onto Hayes 10 here.
There you go, and that knock onto Balkan. You can see Cherry is going to use that as an opportunity to creep in a little bit closer. He knows the numbers are back in his favor a little bit more. Still a lot of utility. Another Molotov again, hoping to catch somebody out. The door's been busted out. And you can see it's actually going to be another member of Dodge that's going to connect more damage there onto Vinny. Ethan, seeing if he can spot somebody inside the building. I think he might have just seen Hayston through the boards of the window. Cherry going wide along with Hikerman. They've exactly pinpointed Hayston's location, but still being mindful of Vinny. And Rez is coming out quickly, though. They've got to act quickly now as Hayston gets knocked down. Dodge, they've got it pretty much figured out. And Cherry's just double-checking, making sure nobody's behind here.
Yeah, at this point, you just 22 was able to get that Rez back up, though. So nice work there. Vinny going to find Cherry, but the push coming through. Ethan will find him and clean it up. They should be able to get the Rez back onto Cherry. Dodge back up to full strength. Now, while all this was going on, STK tried to make the crash onto 300's compound. They lose Alo, but they keep 3 up.
Well, I mean, the same idea, right? You've got a little bit of spot to play from here that Troglodytes already in, so that's pushing the rest of the teams down to the south so that they could try and challenge for this position. That is a late game position, not where you want to be when there's still so much of North into play here, but United are doing their best to try and stay as healthy and alive as they can, but it's really just down to Flood at this point as every car explodes, utilities coming out left and right. There's nowhere else for him to go. Just too easy. Also suffering from this position a bit too. And now Rumblers rotating. You can see just in the back of the distance behind BBB on this as well. So we're still not safe for any team in this ditch.
Oh, the wheels have come off of this thing. Troglodytes tried to crash onto Just Too Easy. Now Dodge is going to crash onto Yahoo while Flood tries to stay alive as United down to 1 here. Tigerman will go down. Ethan will find Shitboy. Sparking, though, trading back and forth with Finna, not going to get the knock on either side. Balefrost from range will do the work for him. Nice mini shots coming out from Balefrost, but he is now the last player up for Yahoo.
You can see Balefrost really trying to take down Cherry there and make sure that the threat of Dodge does not remain, but I think there might be an opportunity here for him to take out Cherry. Cherry, he can't go get that res on Ethan. Ethan's going to have to bleed out. The last members of Yahoo bleed out. You can see the throwables coming out into play as Cherry's going to pull back just in the nick of time as that car he was laying next to explodes. Balefrost, he is just taking all the chances, running out in the open there. Molotov, it is going to land on Cherry. As you can see that damage starting to tick. He runs to Ethan, and he actually manages to stay alive, working for that res. But there is still no safety here. Balefrost, who's just desperate to steal this, is going to spot him out, but he's been taking damage from United and I think even Nootropic this whole time.
All it needed was 1 bullet. So Balefrost will survive. And while all this was going on, again, like we said, multiple fights going on all over the place here. Troglodytes trying to hold on to that north side as Rumblers pushed in from the blue. Essentially, we're getting kind of hassled by Bing Bang Boom. Los HD still alive. Bing Bang Boom trying to clear up what's left of Troglodytes. Long-range shots coming in from a Creche are kind of moving these guys around, forcing their hand here. Los HD will clean that up, get another point in the bag for Rumblers.
I mean, that tree is just on the edge of zone. You can see the blue just right there on the edge of screen as Los tries to find an angle that is safe and still gives him some cover. The best thing that's happening right now is the fact that Troglodytes are a little bit distracted there by Bing Bang Boom. A little bit of steal there as Los attempted to take that final kill. He's going to have to break away now as BBB turn their focus on each other, trying to get these reses.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm kind of keeping an eye on Kurt here. He's wrapping around real long here to see if he can maybe get catch Sonics off guard, but Sonics immediately back in the vehicles, wrapping around on that north side. I think they realize that Just Too Easy and Bing Bang Boom are kind of taking each other low here, so maybe trying to see if they can wrap around on that north side, take advantage, as they know that Nootropic is in the strong spot on the south side here. The good grenade for Tickleton will finally take out Flood. That will be it for United going down. They'll get back in the Dacia, back on the move, trying to find a place that they want to call home here in this wide open field. They've been kind of waiting for 300 to show their hand here. Penta will pull back a little bit and actually finds a crate to hide behind. Uses hard cover here, while Luke just sending the utility over from the high ground. He's going to find some damage there, but not get the knock. Extreme. Oh, Luke! What a knock, what a spray through the window. Luke 12.
And that nade hoping to catch the rest of 300 as they ran for the zone. He's going to take some of the blue zone damage for that, but continuing to trade 300 through their smoke wall. A Molotov out in the middle of it is just going to narrowly miss Vox and Neferhor, but he has been spotted out. Vox picks up the knock here. Penta and Kurt back at another angle, trying to see if they can get any other member of 300. The focus is not getting into the zone safely. The focus is just on taking out the other team there, as Kurt does get flashbang. He's going to lie prone and use that as an opportunity to get that reload in, but he's got to act quickly. The zone has now overtaken him, and he just about might fall here. There you go. The zone is going to get that knock on to Kurt. It's all up to Penta, but he's got nowhere to go.
Oh, Kurt, just a little too low to take that one tick of damage, and there you go. Nice shots from Vox. Clean him up. He'll try to pick up his fallen teammate, stay ahead of the zone here, as Nootropic is just getting destroyed by a Creche. Where did the grenades come from? VHZ from way downtown.
I mean, Nootropic really being hit at this time gave 300 the breathing room to come in without that line of sight. VHZ
by himself.
House. Was that all 4 by VHZ?
Every single one of them. He got 2 with a grenade, 1 with an arm, and then he cleaned up the last one with the grenade as well. As a Creche now, 8 kills and the zone. Waiting for somebody from 300 to make that peak.
And you can see that Sen's gonna put them right in throwable range. Just 2 members go down. Richie B takes quite a lot of damage from that second nade. He's very low. And I mean, the kills keep racking up. The killing spree there for a Creche. 11 to be had, but now they've got to take on the Sonics as they are on the move as well. You can see that vehicle coming right for them.
Get some damage down, but not going to be enough to get the knock just yet. And a Creche, it looks like they have all fallen down. They've all come down to those loot crates. They want to get as much as they can because I mean, there's got to be about 8 loot crates down there by now.
11 kills. The potential for their first chicken dinner win. You can see, though, Kaishin in close range for Mime is going to get that knock. Mime had that nade out. I don't know if he had a chance to throw it just yet. The flush comes in for Creche. Tiggleton, though, is going to get that finalized knock. And you can see more shooting back out. Viz King spotting Tiggleton. That's going to pin him back down. But H-Win trying to get close to Mime. Might even be working in for that res. But, I mean, Tiggleton, he can't stand. Every time he does, he's being absolutely punished by members of Creche. Rabini spotted out from him now, and that's going to take that distraction. He's going to have to turn and focus elsewhere. He's surrounded. There's nowhere for Tiggleton to go here.
Oh, this is so good from a Creche. This is so confident as they are pushing outside of the circle to take the fight right to Sonic.
Nade?
That grenade is going to do it, and a Creche will get the win with 14 kills.
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.